everyone, my name is Sean Arnold and welcome to the final episode of the week of Rock Lee. Tomorrow is going to be a very special episode, but for today, as this is the final of my online ranked for Rock Lee, I thought I'd do something a little bit special here. And today you're not going to get one match, not two matches, not three matches, but 4 matches. I have been enjoying this game way too much, and I have recorded way too much footage for this game. Some you're not going to see, some you might see here and there, but no, I'm just gone a bit nuts with this game at the moment. And yeah, so let's get into some commentary for this match here, and I'll just say about why I'm enjoying it so much. Here I am playing against Raptor0921, who's playing Minato, Killer Bee, and Cubimo Naruto. One of the teams that fight in the big war. All the buddies, all the bros are there, and yeah, here we go. So at this point in time, what I'm doing is I'm trying to be as aggressive as possible to test out Raptor's skills, and also to see if he can waste his substitutions and his chakra. Sometimes in this game it is better just to block. Sometimes even in certain situations it is better just to take a attack or a simple combo and take maybe 30% damage, as opposed to not having a substitution to use for an Ogi or an Awakening as Raptor is using right now. Minato's Awakening is really fast, and on a stage like this it can be hard to see his shuriken sometimes. I like to abuse that sometimes with some people. If I can get projectiles on a dark stage, I will abuse the hell out of that if my opponent can't see it. Why not? It's all to my advantage. We're ninjas, that's what we do. He is spamming the Celestial Air Slice type 0, and he is trying to land a lot of hits on me. I'm a bit unfamiliar with Minato's Awakening, and therefore I was trying to play it as safe as possible. But as the Awakening was stopping there, I went to punish it with my team loot Ogi. I'm still going to call this the wrong name. I keep going to Super. I keep not getting used to it, but it's called like a leaked secret technique, if that's what it is. By hitting your opponent once the Awakening is just about to cool down, they are left open at that point in time, so it is good to set up a counter attack just for that moment in time. He swapped into Killer Bee here. Killer Bee, who I kind of like and kind of hate at the same time. I hate that Killer Bee is like one of the only black characters in the show, and he likes to rap and has dreads. Of course, he's a stereotype, but at the same time, Killer Bee's fun. I would like to play around with Killer Bee sometimes, see what potential he has as well. And plus, that fight with Killer Bee and Sasuke was really cool. Raptor is really wide open at this point here. I'm doing a very long air combo on him because he has no subs really, or he's just gotten them back and he isn't using them just yet. And I have a very comfortable lead against him. Despite the fact that my life is low, I have a whole round over him, and he is almost down to his final life bar. He's trying to land desperately a lot of special attacks on me, and that's what a lot of people around my skill level kind of do. When they panic, they just go to the big attacks quite quickly rather than actually playing as safe as possible. For example, going into Cubimo Naruto, and Cubimo Naruto does a lot of harm, and I managed to use my team linked secret technique on him again, and this is going to do enough damage to finish off Naruto, unfortunately for you. So off you go, Raptor. Thank you very much for playing me, dude, and yeah, having a whole lot of fun using this team. I think this is my go-to team at this point. I'm still deciding what character I'm going to do next. If you guys have any suggestions or requests, you're more than welcome to contribute and give me some ideas. If you think there's one that I really should learn that would be beneficial to me, that would be really great too. Or if there's just one you want to see for fun, hell yeah, why not? So I'm playing against a Hidan, a Hashirama, and a Onooki. Onooki's assist is really good in this game. He launches rocks at you, and apparently they persist even if he gets hit. So he's a really good area control guy, and I'm really good at just shooting projectiles at your opponent. I'm always scared of fighting Hidan. Hidan always appears to be so simple, but his scythe has really long range, and Hidan was amazing in the anime. The Hidan arc with Hidan and Kakazu and Shikamaru and Asuma, that arc was one of my favourite arcs in Shippuden. It probably is my favourite arc in Shippuden. It's just a shame that it all had to come down to Naruto having to save the day, of course. But anyway, back to the fight. Hashirama has now come in. I've used Toby to set down some bombs. Hopefully they will land on him, or at least create some explosions to kind of deter him from attacking me. Hashirama is going in hard here, but he has no substitution, so I just need to block this attack here, and now I can go in with a Chakra Dash. Chakra Dashes are really good at cancelling your combos and keeping the pressure on your opponent. However, I need to kind of mix up the way I start doing these. I need to start learning how to do leader switches more often. I need to make more use of that. What I found is that the people that beat me now, instead of keeping pressure on using the chakra dash, they use their leader switches by swapping into different characters. Now, I didn't want to do that because I'd want to keep my assists, so that I have the options on my assist there, because when you leader switch, you use your assist for a while. But the benefit of using the leader switch to keep your combos going is that you don't use up your chakra for it, and therefore once your opponent is out of subs, you have all this chakra to kind of get your damage in. So I need to start learning how to do that and practice with that. Hashirama hits me with the throw there, and he's going to keep on trying to spam these ultimates here. But now that he's just used that Ogi, I'm going to hit with my linked super, my linked secret technique. I'm sorry, I know I'm not going to get used to it. I'm sorry, I've watched just way too much Street Fighter for the last 5 years or so. Alright, so first round it's off to me, although he has done a little bit of damage to me, and this is going to go through quite a bit. Although I do still have a comfortable lead, it's not terribly close. And as long as I keep defensively and let him use up his resources, I should be able to time myself correctly and use a comeback. That ending combo of Hashirama is really, really good. It seems to keep landing its hit on me. Also, his wooden dragon is a very, very good projectile despite it being very slow. You can dodge it quite easily, but it has a lot of durability and it's hard to kind of get rid of or stop once it's out there. Right, now I'm going to go in with Lee. He has no subs left. I'm going to go up in the air with an air combo. I'm going to keep this going with a nice long combo, and unfortunately I dropped it. Maybe he got a sub there just at the time being. And now Hinata is going to push the offense. He's used all of his assists now, going a bit nuts there. Everyone's come out at once, but he didn't do too much there to stop me. He's trying to break my card with that attack that time, and he got it again. Again, he managed to land that combo on me as well. Maybe I'm just not holding block long enough or something. He's now switching to Onoroki. I have never ever fought against an Onoroki. I have no idea how he fights or what his moves are. But he just went through an attack there, and I'm going to punish him with my Ogi. Leaf Hot Wind. Going to do a nice bit of damage, but not enough to kill. And at this point here, I'm considering maybe using my Awakening just to finish him off. But I don't really want to waste it because I don't really have much health left. Although it's not really a waste at this point. But opening your Awakening can leave you vulnerable. And yeah, there we go. So I managed to beat that team as well. This team really, really works well together. I really enjoy this team. Although, like I said, anyone, do you know what I'm going to say? Anyone who's watching this video probably can already figure out how to stop this team. Toby is not really, really hard to stop. He's fun, he's surprising, but you can just block him and his attacks won't go through as long as you're keeping your eye out for him. I try to hide when I use Toby. I try to do it during the middle of an opponent's animation, so they're not concentrating on him as much, and I try to keep him off screen as I just did there. I try to dash to the side and then call my assist so that he didn't see it, and it kind of worked there. Now I'm playing against a Sage Mode Kabuto, a Kakazu, and a Tobirama, and let's see how this goes here. Again, these are more characters which I've never played against. Tobirama I know quite a bit because I played a little bit with him, but Kakazu and Kabuto are really strange to me. Kabuto, I heard, was really good in Ultimate Ninja Storm 3 Full Burst because he was a DLC character, and you know we got a lot of love in that one, but I have no idea how he is competitively, so let's see how he does. He's keeping his distance from me, he's keeping me out with his assist, and that's not really great for Rock Lee because Rock Lee needs to be in there, and I've lost quite a bit of health in this round already. That Sage Art Scattering Rage Jutsu also does a little bit of damage, but mostly it's good at keeping me out here. And he also gets a lot of these snake projectiles which come out of his body during combos and make it really, really hard to approach him. Even when I'm blocking, I kind of have to sit there and just wait for him to stop doing anything. He managed to hit me there with Scattering Rage Art Jutsu now, and he's attacking me a little bit. And there goes the Kararimi. And now, I don't know if that's maybe his tilt attack, because the attack is really, really good when he calls those big snakes out. They just block it. They just block my approach for him. I'm going to go in. I know I'm losing at this point, so I'm just going to try and go in hard. I really try to avoid dying with any substitutions out there, but and I try to use as many resources before I get a full set again. And now he's going to do his linked secret art technique, but I'm going to block it. It's really easy to block those. Managed to launch it with Toby. He's got one substitution and he's just used it there. And now I'm going to go in again. He's trying to chip away at my health again with his assist. And he managed to open me up there for a combo, calls those snakes again, and manages to take me out for that point there. He's a strange character, this one. I don't... He's a really weird one to fight. Those snakes really can be disruptive. I call Toby again. I try to get something happening, at least some bombs on the field to control some area space, and I accidentally put in a command for a leaf combo attack. I'm gonna have a quick gripe here. I wish the buttons were more customizable for this game. I really don't like that for you to do a special attack you gotta press triangle and circle, and then if you want to do an ultimate you press it twice then do a circle. You know, there are some times where I might want to not do a special attack, or I might change my mind. I might start charging my chakra and then I just want to go back into normal, and I don't know if there's a really quick way to cancel that, or I really just don't like the procedure that it goes from normal attack, then super attack, and then to ultimate attack. I wish there was a way to go from maybe say super back to normal attack, but you know, that's what the game is, and unfortunately I do make some mistakes, but I'm hoping to circumvent them and come around them. Into the final round here now. It's he's got more health than me and more subs, and I've kind of almost lost my first health bar. That snake is really good for poison as well. It does good poison damage, which ticks over slowly. Even though it doesn't feel noticeable, it is when you watch yourself play back. And now I'm going to go in there. He's got no assist. His assist bar is filling up though, and now he's just used his carry me, but I managed to catch him with a chakra dash. Fortunately I'm out of chakra, so I have to charge up again. I'm going to call Toby to put some pressure on him to stop him from charging up, and I accidentally again did a leaf hot kick, whatever they call it. Hinata's got in there to do some stun to put more pressure on my opponent. Unfortunately his rage dragon jutsu kind of blocked it, and now I have very few resources except for my subs, and so I need to back up a bit and wait for my assist to kind of come back in. He hit me with the snake poison again and managed to land a throw onto me, and now he managed to do the strike back move. He's doing really well at keeping me out here and just chipping away at my life slowly. At this point I feel myself kind of on the edge here, and I might as well use my awakening or something to make use of it. I would rather not die. I would rather die having used all my resources as opposed to not having used them at all, because then you're not going to be able to use them at all. Unfortunately there, I lost this round. Sneptix managed to take that round back from me, and yeah, his Kabuto team was good. To be honest with you, even now watching it back, I'm still not quite sure how I lost there, and if anyone has any tips on how I could have done this match better, would have been much appreciated. He just seemed to outplay me quite a bit there. Alright, so final match for today is my ranking level match. If I win this one, I managed to go up in a rank. I can't even remember what my rank was at this point. It might have been rank 2 at this point, so maybe I went to rank 3. But let's see how we go. I'm playing against Darren 16, 3 bar connection. Should be okay. Hinata comes up and stuns Hashirama. He calls in Shisui as well to back him up, but I managed to hit them both and stop his assist from working. Minato just also came out and he's being used as well. Gonna keep the pressure on here, gonna keep him going, and gonna launch him into the sky. I'm still not remembering myself here to use different combos when I have no chakra, but at least I managed to use my leader switch into Toby, and I am gonna try and practice using leader switch a bit more now. I have done some combos with Toby, and Toby's a whole lot of fun to play with, so let's see what he can do. He goes in for the combo again. He's gonna keep in the pressure like Lee does, but now I leader switch into Hinata. I didn't manage to get an actual punish there, but still kind of worked out in my favour anyway. And now we're back into Lee. Lee doing some combos, launching him into the sky. And Hashirama gets me again with that throw. Seems to be really good at landing that hit. Here comes the team linked secret technique, and I managed to block it. I call out Toby, and Toby manages to hit him with the bombs and launches him into the sky. That was pretty much a clean first round, and it was quite straightforward really, and kind of went exactly the way I wanted to. Gonna go in with Lee, gonna keep the pressure on, and he manages to hit me with the throw again. I wish my throw was as good as this one. I wish I could just substitute away and do a throw like that, but it doesn't seem to be that way for Lee. Hinata goes in to stun the opponent, and now Lee's gonna keep the pressure on, just keep it going there. He calls both assists at the same time, which is a really bad idea because I managed to hit them both, and they were both pretty much rendered ineffective. And now I need to switch into Hinata. I don't really know how to play Hinata too well, so I kind of went back into Toby. I charged up with Toby a little bit more there. Toby's quite fun to play with, and he's got really cool animations. This is the best version of Obito, to be honest with you. Remember the days when Akatsuki was really unknown, we didn't know who they were, and Toby was just a weird and quirky one? I prefer that so much to what Obito ended up being. Obito has a really good up combo which can launch enemies to the sky, and he's got really good dash moves. And even though I'm far away on the field here, I can punish him like this. Use my bombs, and anywhere he's on the field, that tracks you. It's a really good thing, although I can't really follow up once I've done the minefield jutsu. There's no real way to combo out of it afterwards. Again, he lands the throw on me. Really consistent at doing that. Maybe I'm too reliant on block there. I need to learn how to cancel and do some dodges as well. Lee goes in there for the colourful set Renpu, and then I dash into it to carry on the combo in the sky. Hinata is almost recharged, and I landed a minefield jutsu again with Toby. Toby is so much fun. I really like Toby. I'm almost tempted to do a week of Toby as well. But guys, that's going to be the final episode for my week of Rock Lee. There will be a special episode tomorrow. Hopefully you'll look forward to that and enjoy it. But next week there will be a brand new character on this Sunday at least. S-Rank, yeah! I feel like celebrating. And you know what? When it comes to Naruto, there's only one real way to celebrate.